What is going on, guys? This is Matt Horner from Sports Mockery. Let me just tell you guys something. What an absolute joke of a franchise that we are loving and we are following here in the beautiful city of Chicago. The Bears, in case you haven't heard, just signed Andy Dalton, the former Cowboys backup quarterback, and the former Bengals starting quarterback, to a $10 million deal, a one-year $10 million deal. In no way does this immediately say they're not getting Russell Wilson. But to me, this definitely says they probably are not getting Russell Wilson. So if you're like me, and personally, I love the Bears, I do, but they've just made me, kind of, I guess you want to say, careless over the past so many years. They've just been so bad when it comes to making decisions with personnel. When it comes to making decisions at the quarterback position, they haven't had a good quarterback since Sid Luckman. And we don't even know if he was really good, per se, for today's era, at least, maybe in his era. But my point is, the Chicago Bears signed Andy Dalton. All of our quarterback hopes and dreams of getting a superstar at the position may have faded. And really, I have nothing else to say about this besides Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy probably will be fired after next season. I would assume with Andy Dalton as a starting quarterback that they are going to go 6-10. That's the high hopes for them with the schedule they have next year. I really don't see how the Bears could stoop any lower or slap their fans in the face any harder than what they've done. With the Deshaun Watson rumors, with the Russell Wilson rumors, they saw this. They clearly saw this. They saw all the things that were going on out there with the quarterback rumors. They knew their fans had high hopes at this position. And they signed Andy Dalton. To me, that immediately just says that they don't listen to what the fans want. They don't listen to what the fans care about. And I know you're going to say, oh, well, they're professionals in this business. Don't let the fans decide anything. They're professionals. They know what they're doing. This is, obviously a smarter move than what I or any of them could come up with. They are professionals. Maybe they do know more about running a football team. I'm sure they do than I do, and than you do. But the fact remains that they have done nothing at that position for, 71 years since Sid Luckman retired? They've done nothing. It's been a disaster for 71 years. And it hasn't mattered who they brought in at general manager. It starts at the top. Ownership can't identify somebody who can bring in serious talent and can bring this team Super Bowl championships. 1985 is a long time ago. It was 10 years before I was born. I'm a 25-year-old. I was born in 1995. And I have literally only seen, since 2006, the Super Bowl run against the Colts, the Bears have made the playoffs 3 times. 3 times. And one of those seasons, they were 8-8 last year. And they would not have been in if not for the coronavirus, which helped them get in with an extra seed. So to me, you may still love this team. I still love this team. I get it. We're Bears fans. We're going to be Bears fans. But it really kind of makes you angry. And it makes you sad. Because the way you look at this team right now, the way it is, you're not going anywhere. And you're not going anywhere fast. And it doesn't bring you any closer to a Super Bowl, which is what we all want. And it's what the Bears say they want. But I don't see how this gets them closer to a Super Bowl. You can keep all your picks you want. Okay? Don't send your picks to Seattle. Don't send your picks to Houston. Keep your picks. You love your picks, your draft picks. You've had draft picks for a long time. And you have not managed to come up with a successful quarterback for a long time. It's gotten you nowhere. You haven't had a Super Bowl since 1985. And to me, you had your chance here. You have two superstar MVP level quarterbacks, one of them that has won a Super Bowl in the recent past. And one of the 4 places he wants to come is your team. And you don't go all in. Maybe you do. Maybe you did. But apparently it wasn't enough, whatever you did. So what do? You settle for mediocrity. And that's what the Bears franchise has really been for decades. Decades. They won 1 Super Bowl in 1985. One Super Bowl. They've won 1 Super Bowl in its entire existence. They've been a mediocre franchise for their pretty much entire existence since the very early days, back with the Sid Luckmans, back with the Red Granges. Yeah, you were great then, but your audience from back then, your fan base, I hate to say it, but most of them probably aren't around anymore. It's been that long. This is a new era. You need a quarterback in this era. The last 20 years, only 4 times has the quarterback that won the Super Bowl not been a Hall of Fame level guy. Joe Flacco with the Ravens. Brad Johnson with the Buccaneers. Okay? 2 guys right there. Where do you hear of them? Nowhere. Okay? Nick Foles. He's on your roster right now. But you know he's not an elite quarterback. He had 1 magical run. But throughout the rest of his history, you've seen nothing. But you got him anyway. You gave up a 4th round pick for him when you could have had Andy Dalton last year. It's just mind-boggling to me. It's mind-boggling to me to see that. And look at the quarterbacks who have won Super Bowls over the last 20 years. The Ben Roethlisbergers, the Tom Bradys, the Peyton Mannings, the Eli Mannings. Eli Manning will probably be in the Hall of Fame whether you like it or not. But he has the stats to put him there, and he has 2 Super Bowl rings. I'm just saying, in this league, in this era, you need a quarterback. And Andy Dalton isn't going to cut it. So let's hope that the Bears signed him to be a backup to somebody that they're going to get who's a real big-time playmaker at the quarterback position. But I'm not holding out hope. What I am holding out hope for? Ryan Pace, Matt Nagy, especially Ryan Pace, gone after next season. My prediction, the way the team sits right now at the making of this video, 6-10 at best. And we clean house yet again. While the Packers up north keep winning. Every season, winning the North. May not be winning Super Bowls, but they won one in 2010. They consistently win, though. The Bears don't consistently win. And we have been lackluster for too long. Let me know what you think in the comments. The section below. And cope with me on Twitter. At MattyBets, 2 underscores. And we'll get through this together, guys. We'll get through this together. What a disaster. Fire Pace.